From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Robin Chan with today's Voice Briefing. It's Wednesday, January 21st, 2026.
This is Natalie Davies with the Detroit Free Press. This week is expected to be filled with wintry weather in Metro Detroit as snow is projected for January 21st, and the coldest temperatures of the winter so far are projected for this weekend, according to the National Weather Service. Wednesday is expected to see 1 to 3 inches of snowfall in southeast Michigan, with the highest amounts between Interstate 94 and Interstate 69. On Saturday, January 24th, the temperature in Detroit is expected to hit a low of -8 degrees with a wind chill of -15 to -20 degrees. Friday and Saturday are also expected to be chilly, with the Friday low of 0 degrees and a Sunday low of about -2 degrees. Both days are expected to have a wind chill of around -10 degrees. Sunday, the high temperature is projected at 14 degrees. To read more about the forecast and the latest weather updates, visit freep.com.
For the Detroit Free Press, I'm Keith Matheny. Dangerous whiteout conditions led to a 100-vehicle pileup crash in Ottawa County Monday morning that left a dozen injured. But should state officials have closed the highway before the crash? The Michigan State Police, in conjunction with MDOT, has the authority to close highways in emergency situations, including for ice and/or snowstorms. But blinding snow squalls are transient events. They can pop up and be gone within a matter of minutes, and pinpointing where they will be treacherous can be difficult. By the time a highway closure order were to occur, the snow squall would be over. You can't close down the roads in time, a state police official said. The National Weather Service can issue snow squall alerts to people's cell phones, but that didn't occur in West Michigan on Monday because the area had already been under a winter storm warning for many hours prior to the pileup. The service had already issued notice that, quote, whiteout conditions are expected that will make travel treacherous, end quote. Officials said it's ultimately up to motorists in Michigan to recognize how severe winter weather can be and how quickly it can change. Follow weather warnings and adjust travel plans as necessary. Drive only as fast as is safe under conditions and leave plenty of space between you and the car in front of you, they said.
From business reporter Adrian Roberts. Michigan's cannabis industry enters 2026 poised for significant change. After 6 years of legal recreational sales, Michigan's marijuana market contracted last year for the first time since sales started in December of 2019. According to recently released figures from Michigan's Cannabis Regulatory Agency, sales at recreational marijuana dispensaries declined by 3% last year to $3.17 billion. That's down from $3.28 billion in 2024. Still, the state is one of the largest cannabis markets in the country by volume. Now, a 24% wholesale tax on marijuana products, which took effect on January 1st, threatens to disrupt this growth, as companies say they'll struggle to absorb the tax, meaning prices for consumers will likely rise, potentially leading to fewer sales. 2 Michigan-based marijuana companies have already cited the new tax as a reason why they closed facilities and laid off employees. Other big changes are on the horizon. At the federal level, President Donald Trump signed an executive order at the end of last year to federally classify marijuana as a less dangerous substance, which could ultimately lead to savings for these companies. At the state level, several proposals were introduced last year that, if signed into law, would potentially help stabilize the industry, according to cannabis industry leaders. For more on this story, including figures and topics the Detroit Free Press will be keeping an eye on in 2026, you can search on freep.com for Adrian Roberts' article, Michigan Cannabis Market Heads into a Year of Upheaval. Find more from the Detroit Free Press on freep.com. That's freep.com. Thank you for listening, and you'll hear more from us tomorrow.